good. Off a spin.
You know, Ed, so many times we see people flexing on social media in the offseason, but they rarely put in the work, the substance. Not Jaylen Brown. This dude's been putting in the grind every single day in the gym. He's ready.
To Batum. Count the basket at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Walker. And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
First. Ball's controlled by Boston. Rozier with it. Leads a buck. To Rozier. Rebound hauled in by the Celtics.
You can do it.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. We reached halftime in a 2-point game. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the
Here. Lead is 2. To Batum.
left.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow?
To Jaylen Brown. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Beyond the arc for 3. With a hand in his face.
Oh, I like what you're doing right now. It looks like running some DHOs into PNRs. That's dribble handoffs into picks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot. Second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Knocks down the first. Leads 1. A shot no good there by Williams. Into the front court, it's Walker. He'll run the offense. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First one, count it. Knocks down the second free throw. And he missed it. 2 for 3 on this trip. Charlotte basketball. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Walker into the front court. His guys now down by a point. Oh, he had him there for a second. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Jason Tatum has got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Hornets have the basketball. Probing the defense. A bad pass, and the Celtics have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
Walker with the basketball. His team up by 1. Oh, had him going there for a second. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Pass taken away by the Celtics. To Rozier. Rozier rocking the rim. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
To Jaylen Brown. Here comes the screen. Rebound taken by the Hornets. Miles Bridges. To Rozier. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Across the timeline, it's Walker. His guys down 3. To Jaylen Brown. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't fall.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
See, these are the type of opportunities the defense doesn't take advantage of. When that guy went up for that dunk, he cradled the ball to gain momentum. As soon as he brings that ball back to you in the cradle, you have to have active hands get in there, strip that ball away.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Walker. Trying to cash in with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot. I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
To Jaylen Brown. And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Jaylen Brown, couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 66% in this contest. Able to convert on both free throws. Rozier with it. Leads just a point. To Monroe. It's a big finish.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Celtics have it. Sizing up the defense. Walker. Tatum. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
To Nick Batum. Has a look. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Brown with it up top. Tie game, third quarter. To Walker. And scores. Strong take.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Nothing going here on that drive. And counted at the rim.
clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Into the front court, it's Walker. Our score all even in this third quarter. Oh, he had him there for a second. Driving right to the basket. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. And the basket good at the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot in.
Walker into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Here comes the screen. Walker. And he finishes at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Hornets at the controls of this one. To Monroe. Probing the defense. Knocked loose. Celtics have it.
Tie ball game. Make this possession count.
Oh, he had it. To Rozier. The drive. Right to the basket. Deep right corner. Nothing going here on that drive. To Batum. Mitchell Robinson. Huge block. That's his third block this evening.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Batum. Lets it fly from long range. It's Cantor with the board. Walker tosses. Charlotte with the basketball. And too much contact.
And you can't lunge like that.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. To Nick Batum. Enes Kanter rejects it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
And a pass stolen by Boston. To Jaylen Brown. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Across the timeline, it's Rozier. His group now down 2. Here comes the screen. To Monroe. Too much contact. And free throws coming.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
Greg Monroe at the line for 2 shots. A career 70% free throw shooter. First try, no good. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip.
I'm here. I got ball.
Here comes the screen. Tatum buries the wide open 3. That's too easy.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
To Miles Bridges.
Screen coming up.
Had a chance, but it's no good. To Marcus Smart. To Miles Bridges. Driving right to the basket. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. To Cantor. Shot from the lane won't go. Nice finish at the rim.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
Screen coming. Oh, big finish at the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Miles Bridges. Knocked loose. Celtics come away with it. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Here comes the screen. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Brown into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. Has a chance. Shot by Tatum won't fall. Oh, a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Stepping in for the Celtics, number 21, Damian Dotson.
That ball's out of bounds off the Hornets. Time to shuffle things up. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. The Celtics have the lead. It's the Celtics with the ball as we start this fourth quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
With a drop step. Scores from the post. Hornets right now in possession. A bad pass, and the Celtics have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
It's Boston with the rebound. From the painted area, won't go down. Rozier into the front court. The deficit is 6. Rises for the slam.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
To Cantor. Works it. To Marcus Smart. With a drop step. And it's Cantor. He's now 5 for 6.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Here comes the screen. Slam dunk.
Look at that. Calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
To Cantor. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led
with 4 to shoot. Brown Rebound shot off iron, no good.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short on the shot.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Able to convert inside.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Can't miss those. To Moutier. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out. Rozier with it. Now down 6. Drives, but a shot won't go down.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
The free throw good as he completes the three-point play. And the lead is up to 9. Charlotte basketball. Takes stock of the floor. To Rozier. Can't connect.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Strong finish that time from Emmanuel Moutier.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Miles Bridges to Rozier. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Has a look. And he buries it on the step back. Jay, this move continues to evolve since the days of Allen Iverson.
It does so much, Ed. When you step back east or west while maintaining your dribble, look at all your options. Number 1, a hezzy. You look at the rim. Defender jumps. You blow by him. Number 2, maybe a crossover in the same direction you just came from to throw the defender off. Or number 3, a raise into an easy jump shot. It's easy when you have this bag of tricks.
And when the game's on the line, that's arguably when it's most dangerous. Doesn't get the bounce. Hornets have the basketball. To Rozier. Surveys the floor. To Miles Bridges. For 3, Terry Rozier. Not necessarily a shot, knocks down the 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Working the outside. Boston with 4 to shoot. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Brandon Jennings trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 79%. Hornets at the controls of